Hello, 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 hello. Check, check, check. One, two, three. Microphone. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Um, it's good. I think it's good. Everything looks good. Hello, 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 and welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, and happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I am, of course, Fanable. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to my channel as we are here to continue more blueprints. And yes, this is an unusual stream day. We don't usually stream on Tuesdays. Cleo is out of town this week, and so I felt like playing some video games. So that is what I'm going to do on some of these evenings. We might have a few bonus streams this week as a result of that. So might play a couple different games this week in the days that we normally don't stream. But we're jumping back into more blueprints today after we just started the game for the first time, I believe, on Friday. And yeah, I am very much enjoying this game. I have thought about it a lot. It's been a few days since I played it last. I did review some of the footage from the first stream. There were some things that we did not figure out that I went back over again. There's some things that we could not figure out. And there's a couple things that I'd like to try after looking at some of the footage from the first stream. Some of the things, like, we do need, like, the magnifying glass for towards the end of the game. We did discover that you can restore the power and lights to, like, the dark room, which has a bunch of photographs in it. And at least a couple different photographs, it was clear that you need the magnifying glass to make some things clear. And so, unfortunately, I put the magnifying glass in the code check on the last game, and now I know that how important it is. I kind of wish I ordered it, because we also ordered, I think, a compass to be put into the commissary. Now I wish I had another magnifying glass, so increasing the likelihood that we could get the magnifying glass back, because as it stands right now, in order to proceed to get the information we need from the dark room, we need to get the breaker box again, we need to get the code check, and we need to get the dark room, all in one play. Obviously, if we could get another magnifying glass, I don't know if, like, you can have duplicate items or not. If we could have more than one magnifying glass possibly showing up on the field, like if we could get the commissary instead of the code check, that would be ideal, but I don't know. I don't know what kind of limitations there are in the game at the moment. We did a number of puzzles yesterday. We did not get anywhere near the 46th room. I think we only ever got up to rank 5 on the board. It was just a coincidence. We just never got past square 5. So yeah, I'd be happy if we just got to rank 6 at this point. Whether or not we get close to getting to room 46. We have learned that there are some levers for the antechamber. I don't know if we have to hit all of them, if we just need to hit one of them. I'm not really sure. Because at the very least, we learned that there's a broken one in the greenhouse. There's an east wing and a west wing one, based on a note. And I'd like to try to get some of the rooms with safes again. We didn't open a single safe during the game. Cerebral did kindly alert me that we should be able to figure out safe combinations just based on the information alone inside of the room with the saves, which is good to know. We ended up leaving it because I didn't know if it was the type of game where, well, ironically, it is the type of game where you learn information elsewhere to be able to achieve something on somewhere else, right? So I was wondering if that was what it was, so we didn't spend too much time in the safe rooms thinking that it was possible that maybe we needed more information, but that is helpful. That is helpful. So, like the puzzles in the parlor room, like the billiard room, presumably the safes are along the same line where we should be able to solve them next time we get in them. We'll take a longer, closer look and see if we can get some goodies. Some goodies. What's inside the safes? I don't know. I'm assuming it's just goodies, right? I don't know if there's some super important items inside them or if it's just more gems, keys, stuff like that. We also, I realized after doing the chapter list that I didn't read up on the bedrooms. For some reason I skipped over the bedrooms. I didn't realize each of the rooms as you unlock them actually have information you can read about. So towards the end of this last stream we read up on all the rooms we had unlocked so far. But I skipped the bedrooms for some reason. So I am going to jump in and go ahead and read on those before we get underway. I don't know if I've missed anything else. I don't really know what's going on still, aside from the fact that our great uncle died, left the house to Simon under the condition that Simon can make it to the 46th room. I don't know if we're limited on a time frame as far as days go. It didn't seem to specify. I went back and rewatched it. Unless I missed it for a second time, it didn't seem like it mentioned when exactly is a cutoff before we can find the end and obtain the house. But are we going to get an explanation for why this house is magical and weird and crazy? I don't know. Obviously, it's an attraction because they've talked about other guests being invited to stay at the house and people enjoy it. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. But for right now, we're going to continue and jump right in. And we're continuing on day 6. We got 1 through 5 on the first stream. Continuing on day 6. But again, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Don't forget to hit that like button if you have not yet already. I do very much appreciate it. Subscribe, share, all the good things. Let's get started. Let's go. No duplicates. So you're saying that basically well, what would happen if I decided to order an hourglass or like a spyglass from the computer? So a second one would not show up in the commissary, or would that cause the coat check one to disappear? Because that's unfortunate, because that means my very important item is stuck in the coat check for the moment. I also get now why Cadedrin likes this game so much, because it feels very, very much like a board game. If you guys didn't know this about Cadedrin, he loves board games. And this very much could be a board game. You could easily picture this being a board game. If you if you look at the board, all you would need is like a mixed set of tiles that you draw 3 from every time you go to a new square. This could totally be a board game. Is it not? Is somebody making this into a board game? You totally could. I feel like, anyways. You just need a book of information. Coat check 1 stays in coat check. But you said there's no duplicates. So that means even if I ordered a new spyglass to be delivered to the commissary, I guess that's what I'm wondering. If we happen to choose to order a new spyglass, assuming the game let me, would the coat check one disappear and then a new one would be delivered to the commissary? Now, because Cerebral akined this and the creator of the game said he was inspired by the game The Maze, which also deals with 45 rooms, I assumed that we would have more puzzle solving in terms of what we found in each room, but I don't know if that's entirely the case. I overanalyzed a lot in the first stream when it came to paintings. But we have been getting some duplicate sketches. We've been getting some fun sketches that feel like they have deeper meaning. I liked that the one picture that we kept coming across always said it was in this spot right here, but it only ever showed up in that room. I'm curious if that's going to happen again. Let's go west to start off with. Do we want those fresh coins and a key right out the gate? But that would dead end our west wing. Now let's do the den. I'm not going to get too hung up. Now that I understand the mechanics of the game, I'm going to try to not be too hung up on my decisions here. Yeah, see, I don't know, like, if the changing sketches... Some of the sketches do change. The lobby sketches never change, so we can assume that the lobby is just the one unique permanent fixture of the house. But these paintings change. But I don't know if these paintings have been changing based on their location on the board, or if they're just random. We're at the corner. Should we get bonus steps? We've had several... We've had I want to say at least 3 of the days end where we have lots of steps left over. We haven't gotten to a point where we've been like in dire need outside of the first playthrough where we actually did wander a lot. Now let's go ahead and do the drawing room, because we actually will have an opportunity to use both sides that we can possibly redraw. I guess my point on being on over-analyzing photos and stuff is I don't know. I was taking screenshots of like every picture and every wall on the first stream to the where I'm wondering if I just caused a whole bunch of litter in my screenshot folder. We got a staircase. That's from the library. Yeah. 4 stars photo. Which we haven't gotten to 4 stars yet. We should be getting to 4 stars if we throw down the laboratory again. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if that that one painting shows up in whatever room we throw down in here. Ah, parlor. Okay, so I kind of want to get the parlor because I want to do more puzzles. And this would give me more gems. But now I'm feeling like the security room is very important. On day 5, we made our way around back and forth between the east and west wing a lot. And what screwed me was that I did not end up putting down the security. Yeah. But now we are gemless. We have nothing. We have no supplies at all. Well, we could throw down a storeroom and get a bunch of supplies. Unfortunately, we cannot put the patio down as a result. I guess that's something I need to understand too, though. So, I am going to assume, like, I don't know whether or not we could find, like, a spyglass or something important, something like a closet. At least not with it stuck in the coat room. Also, I'm going to be under the assumption that the coat room only shows up attached to the entrance. The coat room can only spawn in the entrance. Oh shoot. I just realized I put the security room down in here. I wanted to see if that painting was going to show up. Oh, it is! There it is! There's that bloody Sketch. Wait, what does the E stand for? But it's always here in this room. Alright, we should probably, I guess, let's reduce the amount of key cards. Keycard system. Set security level low, please. The only thing I could figure, I was saying that maybe like keycards will lead to better rooms. The only thing I could think of that would make this good to set it to high is that it would lessen the amount of doors you possibly need with a key. So if you could get the breaker box, shut down keycard doors, but have the security level set to high, then you would have a bunch of doors that are unlocked that wouldn't require a key. It's the only reason I could think of to put it on high. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be if the power is lost. I could have continued. I could have continued if I had just thrown this broom down. I think on a couple different occasions. I'd have to go back and watch. I don't know if I was limited. Maybe it was out of gems. I can't remember. I know at least one time I just simply chose not to put the security room down. Is there any reason to be logging into the network? Is the only reason to log into the network is just to access the other computers from afar? Your friends and faithful service. Wait, request schedule change. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly and all domestic staff has been placed on extended paid leave. Right. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. No, I have to reconnect. Doggone it. Alright. Yeah, I don't remember if I'm missing anything. Oh yeah, I forgot I wanted to read about the rooms. I literally talked about that at the beginning of the stream. Alright, let's back out. Alright, so we have it set up, so if we need it, we got it. So let's see. So yeah, I forgot to read about the bedrooms. I read about everything else we unlocked except for the bedrooms. The bedroom. The single bedroom. A familiar room that you may have slept in at some prior visit in the past. Like most bedrooms of the estate, these quarters offer you a little rest and recuperation during your long days exploring the surrounding rooms. The boudoir, a private salon with a plethora of fainting couches and chase lounges that served both as a dressing room for her ladyship in the mornings and a cozy sitting room for her in the evenings. And we only threw that up once. That's one of our safe rooms. Boudoir. Boudoir. That's the halfway point. Boudoir. bedroom. A small bedroom maintained and kept available for accommodating weekend guests and impromptu visitors who find themselves compelled to stay the night. In the nursery, one of the few rooms you vividly remember from your visits here and your youth. Though even at the time, you remember feeling a little old for the activities provided here. The twin cribs found in this room might suggest that at one point in time, there had been some hopeful expectations of a sudden growth of the family tree. Yeah, and I don't know if that book holds an importance to later on in the game. My French is magnifique. 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 Boudoir. I think we talked about this too. Is there actually a translation for boudoir? It's just boudoir. The the French to English translation is just boudoir to boudoir. All right. That's it. That's all we've got for the bedrooms. So we're still missing 4 bedrooms. I mean, we're missing a bunch of rooms, obviously. As we find new rooms, I want to try to read up on them as we go. Missing a bunch of green rooms, too. And 5 shops. We've only found 3 red rooms. Did we get everything in here? Alright, we gotta go back. Sadly. Shoot. I was wanting to come up through the middle on the entrance hall to try to get the coat room. I did not mean to go this way after I thought about that. Question is, do we want the bedroom? It would be in a nice location if we ever had to go back to the security room. Pass through here, get some more steps, or we can do the parlor and get some more gems. Oh, although the hallway would let us go north. That's a tough call. Let's do hallway and go north. Boudoir. French verb boudoir. Is it pronounced boudoir because it's French? To sulk or pout? Implying a room for solitude or a place to retreat. Oh. Excellent. So, yeah, the fact that we have the 1 paintings that are only appearing in certain rooms must lead to it. We got a bridge here with a bride. Coat check! We got the coat check. It doesn't have to be. We got to put it down. We can't risk not having it. So we've got the security room for doors. That's not one of the things we needed, though. But we can throw the coat check down so we have access to the magnifying glass. Yes. Now we just got to get the other rooms. It's all puzzles, Fig. How's it going? Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. How you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, this is a full-on puzzle game. Mustachio? No mustachio. Maybe that has a deep meaning. Is it tedious? I don't know. Depends on whether or not you like solving puzzles. It's funny you mentioned Stanley Parable. I talked about Stanley Parable briefly at the beginning of the first stream, but I was pondering whether or not Stanley Parable... I would say this has a Stanley Parable feel element to it, but Stanley Parable really wasn't much of a puzzle game. At least that's what I was talking about. Stanley Parable just kind of felt more like a... you wander around and discover things. They just kind of happen. You're not really solving anything necessarily for Stanley Parable, unless you consider taking particular paths solving. But otherwise, most of Stanley Parable, you just kind of walk from place to place. Okay, we've never gotten the laboratory before. Oh no, we did. We did get the laboratory. What did we need? Oh, we needed the boiler room. That's what we needed for the laboratory. Is that worth giving up our 1 gem right now for, though? Yeah. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to go back and watch the beginning of the first stream, Fig. More coins. Definitely don't want the closet, because we're already gonna cut ourselves in. I'm gonna go lean on the side of you can run an experiment. Right now, though, don't I need the boiler room? Oh, right, the experiment for... Is it worth giving up my gem to run that experiment? Right, we'll risk it. It's very risky, being that we only have one path we can take right now, and we've just given up our 1 gem. Unless there's a gem in here. Is there a gem hidden in here somewhere? Hold on. I don't think I read this note. Was this note here last time? I didn't read this note. Did I? I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. I must have missed this note. I do not remember this. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. I mean, if you didn't have the rule set in place, like we have to go and sleep outside every night, do you think that everybody... Has there been any indication that the staff also had to leave the house every night? I would say if you wanted to make sure you did not lose your laboratory, you would just have to stay here. Get a cot and sleep in this laboratory. Alright. Alright. I'm going to take a screenshot of this anyways, just in case. Just in case. Alright, so we can run an experiment. This machine requires additional power piped from the boiler room. I guess it wouldn't mean much if they gave you a gem immediately after putting a gem down. Alright. Alright, in the laboratory you are free to experiment by testing, combining different mechanics. Create an original unique house feature. Continue with the experiment. Whenever you drop a shaft room, you can gain something randomly. Set your steps to 40. Interesting. That would be bad right now. It'd be just my luck I'd put a shop down right after this. Lose 10 steps, but gain 20 gold. And that could be handy right when you're about to put down a shop, potentially. Or completely screw you. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, the next 3 times you open a locked trunk. This is a tough one. Wait, whenever you draft a shop room, does that mean we'd have to put it down? Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, it would be nice to get 1 random gem back if we put down a 2-gem room. I can't decide. Let's just do shop for now. I really like the idea of gaining 20 gold at the cost of 10 steps. You could get a kitchen and then just immediately buy your steps back. We'll do the random. Select. Successful triggers 0. I think the laboratory was one of the last things we did. We did not get anything. Which, man, I like the idea of that one. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. We did not get anything. MP! Or Matthew McConaughey. How's it going? Oh, look, there's a shop that I can't put down. Oh, these are 2 red rooms we have not put down before. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. So if we put down archives, this is a permanent thing. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. What is it going to reduce it to 2? Or one of them is going to be blind? I feel like we're going to have to do that instead of, as opposed to the weight room. We don't want to lose half of our steps, do we? Alright, we're going to have to go with the risky one. Yeah, we got something good out of it. Look at this room. Oh, it even tells you the recent room. Or it's just telling me what room I'm in, I'm assuming. This will make things much easier just to read about whatever new rooms we put down. The archives. Countless shelves of documents and towering file cabinets make this otherwise immense space seem small and cramped. These archives contain almost a century of records and files pertaining to the Sinclair family's numerous interests, many of which are sealed and unable to be accessed. The rarity is unusual. I like the moody music that kicked in here. Hello, hello? Ooh. August 22nd, 1985. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. Dang it. What book did we order in the library? It wasn't Swimbird. It was something about Reddington. Thank you, MP. Always a good friendly reminder. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't yet already. Be like MP, hit that like button if you haven't yet. I do very, very much appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Cleo actually is free to talk right now, MP. Or at least she was. She's in her hotel room. She's temporarily working day shifts while she's out of town. She flew to Texas She flew to Texas yesterday. Yesterday? Yes, yesterday. Alright, anyways. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye, even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Have I only been seeing the mom, the sister, this entire time? In the photos? Or have we actually seen photos of Sinclair's lady or wife? Or have all the photos been of Marion? Swinburne author never considered herself success. By Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. November 86. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard, questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest. In the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday, although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at a press function. Anything interesting in here that I should take note of? Manning and White at a press function. Was seen at the corner. Suspicious bag. Why is this page cut off? Was seen at the corner. Suspicious bag under the waved down a local. This is the 3rd major something last year. It is anticipated. Charged by the Crown. Manning was the last person to do something. Trial begins on Tuesday, presumably. Expected to last up to a certain amount of time with grand treason. Alright, so I'm wondering if we can find the missing piece of this article. Should I be taking screenshots of these too, for that matter? Hopefully there's nothing we're supposed to find in these photos. But that's the nice thing about streaming, is that I will have all of this recorded in case there is something I missed. But yeah, let's take screenshots of each of these articles. If I can get the magnifying glass to stay out of the way. No trace is discovered of Cinca Eris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. She's got a swan necklace. September, Reddington Herald. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage. Access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds, dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares. The priceless crown jewel, whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. These aren't the jewels that we keep finding randomly in the house, are they? Did they end up back at this house? We have been finding very, very beautiful looking gems. Did I take a screenshot of this? Oh, I think we're at the end. No more. Alright. So it's definitely worth putting this red room down. Found all this new information. Yeah, no Milo Cam for the moment, MP, sadly. I don't know where he is. I once again think they are in the bedroom, both of them, because neither of them are here in the living room. Milo is probably missing Cleo at the moment, so he's probably pouting somewhere. Alright, is that it? Just the scrapbook? Alright, let's go north. Let's go north. So, okay, so the dark room's here. We're gonna definitely put it down. This sucks, though. We can put down the breaker box or the dark room. Man, that sucks. This is what we need. We need these two. We gotta put the... Where is this going down? Alright, so... We could put the breaker box down, because at the very least, the breaker box I feel like is more important in case we get keycard doors. This is going to limit us to just the one path there on the right for the east wing, though. It's either that or we put the dark room down, and that gives us 2 more paths, possible paths. That's a tough call. We're going to do the breaker box, and just hope for the best on the east wing. Now, I don't know. I still don't know what these are. VAC indicators? Danger. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Subject. Welcome back. Welcome, 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 welcome. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Okay. Well, we have no gems, so we got a little lucky here. Man, that's nice. The terrace green rooms do not cost gems to draft, but we can't put it down. We can't put it down. A banana. We got a banana this time instead of an apple. Yum, 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 yum. Zoe must have heard us talking, because she just came in here. She must have heard her name. She's a smart old kitty. She jumped up and she's laying down next to me now. We had duo Milo / Zoe cam, I think, on the last Helldivers stream. Go check the last Helldivers stream, MP. We had both of them on at the same time. Well, we gotta risk it. We're going... Wait, can I throw down the confidential one? We have to throw it down. Closet's gonna be a dead end, which is pointless. Come on, baby. Ooh. Video for subject. To avoid spoilers? Are you going to play this game too, subject? I don't believe you anymore. You constantly are saying you're going to play games, any games that we play, and then you never play them. Ever, ever, ever. But if you are actually going to play this, then yes, you should go. Okay, we are getting lucky here. Alright. Well, you should. You should play it right now. I keep saying this. You need to put whatever other games you're playing on hold and just play these games at the same time I'm playing them. Then we can have discovery discussions together. Alright, so a new puzzle. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. Wait, how are you supposed to figure this out? The gems are in... Two of these say the gems are in the false box. Because one of these could be the neutral. Only one of the other boxes is false. But see, if one of these was telling the truth, and then one of these was the neutral, and then this one was the lie, only one of the other boxes is false. This could be the false box. But let's assume this one is the neutral. Oh no. So yeah, it's got to be in this box, right? Because, yeah, let's go with the black. Yes. Yes, gems. Now we have a potential chance to continue. Yeah. We'll get to it. We'll get to it at some point. Alright. Well, we don't really need steps right now. We know this would be a good room. Do we want steps or a key? Oh, right. Yeah. I was distracted. I know exactly what you're talking about. I was distracted talking to subject. Thank you, Cerebral. That's another game that we talked about at the beginning of this, on the last stream, the first one. That Talos Principle is a game we need to go back to because we still need to play Talos Principle 2. We need to go back to Talos Principle 1 so I can beat it so we can play Talos Principle 2. So at some point we need to do that. But I think didn't I hear that they were remaking Talos Principle 1? Did they already release Talos? I think that's what it was. I think I was waiting for the remake of Talos Principle 1 to come out before I play it and then go into part 2. I don't know if they came out with it yet or not. What happens if I pick the wrong box? It would just be empty, I'm assuming, MP, and then the key would probably disappear. We have yet to encounter that yet, but that's probably what it is. You would open it, be empty, no gems, and you lost the key. So you'd miss out on gems if you got the wrong box. Yeah. Probably should have come back here first. A coin. We picked the door with the room. Okay, so kitchen would allow us to get some extra steps. Chapel would allow us to go 2 different directions. I'm willing to say that it's probably worth doing the chapel for that reason. And hopefully it has coins available for us to pick up too. We are going to have to pass through the chapel a couple times, possibly. You know what sucks is that if we do finally get the dark room, we got to go walk all the way back down there to the utility closet and then come back up to the dark room. That's going to suck. So yeah, at some point, subject, definitely, we need to do, yeah, subject. Let me, if you can look it up, tell me if Talos Principle the remake has come out yet, because I'm pretty sure that's why I haven't gotten around to streaming Talos Principle yet, because they had announced that they were remaking it. Oh no, no coins, no coins this time. Thankfully, we have a decent amount for the moment. We have gotten back to level 5. Either I risk it with an unknown room, we take the billiard room, get some extra gear, assuming we can do the puzzle, or get some keys. We have enough coins that we could get a special key. We got the silver key April 10th, so the remake's already out. Yeah, we'll have to go and play. We'll have to play the Talos Principle games at some point then. All right, we're gonna do some math. Hmm. What the heck am I detecting? Oh, there's a key right here. Oh my gosh. How many things have we missed randomly sitting around like that? We gotta pay closer attention to the floors. Alright. I guess I didn't talk about the thought process in this. If I'm doing math in my head, I'm probably not going to talk out loud like I normally do whenever I'm having any thought processes. So if anybody hasn't figured out the math problems for this game yet, it's green is addition. What yellow is subtraction, red is multiplication, blue I don't know. We've only just now gotten to blue. I'm going to assume it's division. Yep. Now, do we do these in the same order? If we did it in the same order, it'd be 12 minus 4. But that doesn't work. Can't do that. Oh, wait. No, yeah, we can. Right? Yay. We got a key card. We don't need the key. We don't need the key card. Well, at least we got a key out of this room. Oh. All right, so we either dead end ourselves right here. We can gain some stepshes. Should we just... Let's go with the random. Library. Is this a new book? Oh, is this the book we... This is the book we got. Nice. Hopefully we needed this. Because this is the book that we randomly ordered. I did not have a real rhyme or reason, other than I was hoping possibly it might have something to do with the office, but I don't know. Can we pull this card out? Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Check card. Simon P. Jones. Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, a modest account of our town by Sir Andrew Darrell. The third largest city in Fen Aries and site of its former capital, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Haven't we seen that sketch over on the left somewhere before? Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk. Don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. Botanical Gardens. Reddington's most popular attraction and guaranteed crowd pleaser. The Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Ageran canopy, house, and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime in Reddington's busy season. Have we discovered what flowers are yet? The only time we've been seen mention of flowers is in the observatory, the looking at the stars, and it mentions flowers in quotes. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right. Yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Ilex Mesorve, a specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epsom, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsoms since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epsom, his oldest son Lionel Epsom left the estate, never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all of that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Aries' premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Only Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Redington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Redington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually submit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Redington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in 66. 66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Since 66? What are some of the notes that we've been reading, though? Are some of the notes we've been reading that old? Or has there still been, like, private, like, invitations that Sinclair was sending out? Mainway Station Bazaar for the sensational tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay. One might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Redington's central railway station, in a time when the Realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for an adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Redington. Look, a map. We got a map. Okay. Is this map important? Angel Tower. That's it. That's the end. All right, well, that's the book we rented. How important is a lot of this? What is this? That's what we ended up doing. We read about all the houses, or the rooms. We started reading about the rooms. So can we check out a new book now? Or order a new book? Is this where we ordered the book? Scrapbook. First claiming ticket. Yeah, we'll go through these again, I guess. Just so I can look at contraptions I've made. Still 0. Wait, where did I order the book? And can I order another one? There was a bunch of book options. Where the heck did I do it at? There's 2 blank books in each corner. I would be very sad if I was only able to pick one book. Because now I want to get the what was the one book? Swim Swan or whatever it's called. How do I order another book? What the heck did you just say, Cerebral? What the heck did you just say? I saw you say you can't order another book. Can't order another book until the next day you draft the library. Of course not. Of course. All right, well, here we go. No. Oh, we gotta hope that this is one that we can go through. The mail room. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Is this where the compass would have ended up? The mail room? We ordered something, but I thought it was going to the commissary for purchase. All right, we got to go with this and hope that we get a north door. No. We got a die. A useless die. Oh, dang it, man. Even worse is that we got two of the rooms that we needed. We got the utility closet and we got the coat check. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. And the die is completely useless to us now. We're completely blocked out, aren't we? Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we probably should still keep the magnifying glass. Should we put the magnifying glass back into the coat check? So that guarantees that we will have it if we draw it? Sarah's only just now saying no. Are you behind on the stream? Do you need a refresh, Cerebral? Or was that just a delayed reaction? Let's go put the magnifying glass back into the coat check. Dag nabbit, man. Look at that. Look at that horrible circle we created. The game is purposefully keeping me out of rank 6. It does not want us to get past rank 5. Come on, man. Come on. And we got a die. That was a great random draw that we got from the commissary. Right. I was assuming she meant that it was a delayed reaction. So we're gonna go ahead and check the magnifying glass. And hope we get the coat check again. Now, we had read that the coat check is usually connected to the entrance. I don't know if there was an exception because this is kind of a close connection to the entrance. I assumed that we would only be able to get the coat check in these 3 spots, but apparently not. Dang it, man. We got such a good set of rooms, too. And yeah, that was a good roll of rooms. Then we got boned at the end. All right, let's call it a day. Sad day. Sad day. We're never going to get to rank 6. Only one new room. That was the archives. Save and continue. On to day 7. North. This would allow us to go... Let's do the den to be on the safe side. We'll get a gem. Now we have 4 different ways to go. Okay. So the paintings are a representation based on where you are on the map. This has the bridge and the bride again. I don't like the idea that things can be sitting on the floor and easily missed. I don't want to like clean every room. That video is going to break Cleo? Is it of a white cat? Cleo had a dream last night that we got a puppy that was completely white, just like Milo. I was half right. It's not white. It's not white. That is an adorable cat. Adorable cat. Zoe left. She got her cuddle fill and she's already gone. It did not last long. I want that key, I want that gem, I want those coins. But I don't want a dead end. I mean, obviously we're not dead ending the East Coast. I'm wondering if it does make sense to get this right away. Because we need that stuff. Parlor would also be good, though. That would give us 2 more gems if we solve the puzzle. Yeah. How many puzzles are there, man? There's got to be a crazy amount of these. It'd be weird for them to start recycling them again. Every box is black. Every box contains gems. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replaced the word every with the word this. This box contains gems. This box is black. Okay. That's a fun one. Oh, I need the key. If we found an adorable white puppy that we needed, that needed adoption, I don't know, maybe. It would depend. It would be super cute if we got a completely white puppy. What are the odds, though, if we just found a white puppy? A pure white dog in the same vein as Milo would probably be quite sought after. Okay, so here we go. The utility box, it feels very important to a point where I don't want to miss having it. But we're going to dead end right here if we do this. We do still have 3 other directions we can go, so it might be worth the risk. Did you watch the video MP posted for you, Cleo? Wait, why did this one turn blue? Ooh. What is happening here? Do I have to turn all of these blue? I mean, I don't know what this does. I don't know what The VAC indicators do. So what would happen if I turned them all blue? Or all pink? How was I turning things pink? Okay, so red turns to pink. All right. So I'm assuming all blues and all pinks does something, but I don't know what this is. We could play around with it and see what it does, but I'm going to leave for now. Is it possible to turn these all back to black? I don't think so. Doesn't feel like it. Ah, they're still blue. All right. So we got the utility closet. Now we just got to find the dark room and the coat room. Should we save the drawing room for elsewhere? Just take the hallway? I gotta look around. Make sure I'm not missing coins and random keys. Okay, so do we accept that we do have two other directions we can go, and should we take the extra stuff? This would give us 4 gems. Or do we take the commissary, see what's for sale? I'm assuming, again... I mean, we can't buy anything right now anyways. But would it be good to have? Nah, let's get the stuff. Let's get the stuff! Hello? What is this? Oh, we found the broken lever! Interesting. And that was completely random, unless it's always in this corner room. I have to take note of that. What is Cleo's favorite video? Oh, the white dog. You see what I'm talking about? Like, I don't even know if it would matter if what breed it was. If it's a pure white dog in the same vein as Milo, I feel like it would be an expensive puppy. And I can't imagine finding one like that without having to buy it. Okay, so we gotta put the kitchen down. I mean, we don't have to. We still have the den that we can move through, but do we want to risk it? I mean, the walk-in closet will give us 4 items. Should we risk it? Should we risk it and get these items? Let's risk it. Ooh. We got the compass. Hopefully that'll prove useful for us. What is this? A telescope. Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. Neat. Now we just got to get the observatory. Man, is there something on here that we need the magnifying glass for? Yeah, who is this? Is this our mom? Did Sinclair have a lady? A wife? A lady friend? Didn't he? Was that Epson? Lady Epson? Was that his lady? Or his crush? His potential? I can't keep track of these faces. Alright, so we risked it. But we do have the compass now, so help me if this room does not have an option that points north. We got the observatory. Let's do it. Yeah, put us on the TV. All right, we got 4. And we have the telescope. Wait. We got a diamond. So wait, is it just basically we can use the telescope and the... And then, so we'll get another gem? Is that what's happening? Okay, I see. Okay, cool. So it just doubles it? We got a lot of gems now. What's after 4? Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. That was fun. See, now I'm paranoid I'm gonna miss stuff on the ground. I would hate to have to walk up here every single time on the off chance something might be on the ground up here. At least we don't have to move this every single time. Okay, let's do the chapel. That'll give us 2 different directions. Although this leads to the room of a color of your choice. But this would basically, the secret passage I'm assuming would be good to have, like, if we ever got to, like, the higher levels, so you could very quickly go back and forth between the beginning rooms. There's got to be other stuff in there than this, other than just the secret passage, right? Ah, no coins. So we must have lucked out. I think we put 2 chapels down in the first stream, and we got coins in both. But that would have been a bad one to put down, right? Because that would have locked me out. It would have just had me travel. Oh. Has that one always been there? We have a number 7. How have I never noticed this one before? Number 7... I don't know. It's just a queen? Or is that supposed to be a bishop? Is that a Bishop holding a shield? I don't know. We'll assume it's the queen. So we actually have 7 stained glass windows. West or north? Oh, do we spend 2 gems? We have a lot of gems. We could get the passageway, and that would give us a bunch of different ways to go. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. But before we go that way, let's go this way. Now, unfortunately, am I right in assuming that there's no way we're getting the code check at this point? It would feel weird if the coat room was way off, unless we can get the coat room anywhere. Why are these windows boarded up? Are these windows always boarded up? Okay, well that'll be great. This has got to be new. Is this new? 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that the staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff that is caught swimming in the pool after hours may draft something else. Security room. Okay, cool. We'll go ahead and throw that down. A white doggo that needs an owner. Is it actually a white dog, though? Oh my gosh. Or is it like a gold dog? It's a very nice dog. It just needs some love. It needs some proper love, right? So, are these rooms that we're eventually going to find? Because there's several rooms on here that we have not encountered. There's a vault. We have not encountered this room with the piano. There's like a museum-looking room. Yeah, a few of these we have not found yet. We've found most of them, though. There's this room, too. A room full of jewelry. Oh, look. Is that the pool room? I was just joking. I don't think I knew that there was a pool room. That looks like a pool room. Don't swim in the pool room after hours, staff. Be considerate. See, it's one of those things where I feel like if we found the breaker box, I wouldn't mind coming back here and turning the security level to high. Set it to low when all we have is the security room, and then the moment we find the box, the breaker box, then come back here and set it to high. which we have already, haven't we? So yeah, let's change the security level to high. That'll increase the likelihood, right, of getting... Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. So now that we have them turned off... Wait. Am I mixing up the previous two playthroughs? Hold on. Yeah, we have the utility closet. So yeah, we should increase the likelihood of getting keycard doors. And that'll lessen the likelihood of needing keys to open doors, surely, right? And since they're offline, we should be able to just pass right through them. The garage. We haven't gone the garage yet. Okay, so there is going to be a car in the garage. That was one thing that I took note of last time we played, was that we got the car keys, but I'm like, there's no way we would ever need a car. So the thought is that there's something in the car that we need those car keys for to get out of to open the car up. Question is, do we dead end ourselves here? We still have two other pathways that we can go. But I've never been in the garage before, so I'm curious to see what's in it. That would put us down to 1 gem. It would give us 3 keys. Let's do it. We've never gotten the garage before. Yeah, so we probably need the car keys. There's got to be something in here, right? Oh, we can open the garage door. Maybe we can take the car. Whoa! Is the garage always in the same spot? That would be the only thing that would make sense. If only I had... if only I had the car keys still. There's an oil slick right here. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship, your absences must be accounted for. Sincerely, Mrs. Babush. Where are these 3 keys? Please tell me that... We had a temporary disconnect right there. Yeah, please tell me that the keys are not in the car. Are the keys in the car? Or in this trunk? Oh, no, they're right here. Okay, thank goodness. At least we got something out of this. But there is a locked trunk here. We got some cool jazz going on in the garage. Should we go wander outside? We got limited steps. Is it worth wandering outside? There's a ladder here too. Shoot, I just realized I wasted a step going out the first time. Alright. There's a lot of different places to go, and we don't have a ton of steps. Still haven't gotten to level 6. Rank 6. We're just about to get into rank 5. Okay, that's good. I should not have stepped out before. Or rather, I should not have stepped back in immediately. Look, it's a small creek. Can I unlock this gate from the inside? Oh, we can. Please tell me that's permanent. That'd be so nice. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Yay! Which would make sense, because we're outside. It's only the inside rooms that are magical. It'd be crazy. Is there any reason to go over here? This is dangerous. Waterfall over here. Oh, let's just stay here. Listen to that audio. Should we take a quick nap break? Everybody need a nap? I just need to come here and record, not say anything. And then I can just play this at night while I'm sleeping. Don't leave us, MP. Don't fall asleep. Oh, we have an area that we can put stuff down. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms. Hovel, special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. Oh, what? Items for trade. I want all of these. What? Oh, man. And we're low on steps, too. Items for trade. What kind of items? What should I do? We've not done any of these. I really like the idea of special floor plans costing additional steps instead of gems, especially since we're down to 1 gem for the moment. So this could end up being what saves us. So I'm almost inclined to go with the hovel. That's what yeah, I'm not super low on steps. But for example, if we go back and we get rooms that cost 2 gems, well, if we have like a room that goes down that allows us to go forward, but it costs 2 gems, and the only other room, you know what I mean? Like that could easily happen, where we'll either have 2 dead ends and then, although we do have the compass. Hi, Milo. You want Milo cam? Milo's come out of the woodwork. Milo wants cuddles. He's like, cuddle time. He's the big cuddle bug. Such a cuddle bug. Look at how big he is. He misses his mama. He's shedding like crazy because of the summer weather. Good boy. I like a cat that you can hug. You guys can't hear him purring, unfortunately. Alright, Milo. I can't play, unfortunately, while holding you. So we are going to put you up above, boy. You can go up here. His hair is everywhere. Everywhere. He's kind of giving me a stink eye right there. Let's do, well, what kind of items for trade are we talking about here? I mean, I've not done the trading post, so I don't know what kind of items for trade there is. Like, if there was a chance that we could get the, magnifying glass through here, that'd be great. Werefox, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. How much additional steps are we talking about? Like, if it's gonna cost like 5 steps, that would suck. What do you think? I need help deciding. Or should we flip a coin? What do you want to do? Yeah. Milo knows when he's on camera. He knows. Okay, Cleo voted for Hovel. I don't choose Hovel anymore because I ran out of steps so fast. I mean, that could happen, I guess. I mean, if we get a bunch of rooms costing gems. But again, would you have not had the gems at the times that you ran out of the steps? Like, if you had a bunch of gems that you found, obviously that would be a bad coincidence, right? That would be bad luck. But if you didn't have any gems, then who cares if you ran out of steps? Because it would have been a situation where you wouldn't have been able to put down. So Cerebral, with her wisdom of the game, is saying trading post. Alright, we'll see what's in the trading post. If we were like 40 steps up, maybe the Hovel would have made more sense. Alright, we'll do trading post. I only have 9 gold. Or do I have to actually trade physical items? There are some items that we have. Hello. What is this? Is this a game where I have to get it all the same color? Wait, what? Is that what it is? You have to get it all the same color? Or am I just trying to get the red to like the opposite corner? Oh wait, I can change these? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no. I can't change any of them. Wait, what? What does this do? Oh, it resets it. What does this do? Are these all reset buttons? Oh yeah, I guess they are. They're all reset buttons. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, how did I do that? How did I move the red like that? I have no idea how I'm moving these. Oh, does the position make a difference for which button you press? Oh, now I want to see that happen. Oh, I see. So should I have... But this resets them. So the bottom right resets? Or is there an order? Like, if I press this, will it reset again? Yeah, it does. Okay. I'm still confused by the way that these move. I'm not getting the rhyme or reason why they move. Why they move and when they move. Okay, so now I'm stuck. What? So what, you only need one yellow? Oh, so this has to end with all 4 in the corners? Oh, I see. I see. I don't understand what makes the red one move. I can push the yellow ones up, but I can't push them down. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, we got it. Why can the yellow ones only go up? What is this? Allowance token? Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. Okay, so we're always gonna get coins at the beginning. Dynamite? What? It's too dangerous to pick up. The fact that we can click on it, though, a dynamite, a little too dangerous to pick up. What if your heir just picked up dynamite and blew up, and that was the end of the story? How embarrassing. Okay, so we don't need the telescope anymore. Unless we got another observatory? I don't know if that's possible. We've only ever gotten one. Hall pass. So what happens if we say no trade? I'm going to trade. I don't even know what a hall pass is. Each color has a special ability on the boxes. Yellow squares always want to go up. Pink squares cause surrounding squares to rotate around them. How was I making the red go down? Yeah, how was I making the red go down? Did Milo lay down? He's still bathing. It's taking him a day and an age to bathe. If he's not bathing, he's eating. If he's not eating, he's sleeping. Right, Milo? Right, baby boy? I see. So the yellow, because yellow can go up, it's forcing the red to go down. All right. So there's other colors. So are we gonna find more? Wait, what happens if I select this now? No trade. How often can I trade? This is making it feel like I can trade endlessly. Okay. Well, okay, so the trade doesn't change. Now the battery pack. For what? Car keys. Oh, should we get the car keys as we have access to the garage? I'd be giving up the compass, so I wouldn't have the north anymore. But we gotta try it, right? That's crazy. Give us the car keys. What does the car keys trade for? Another battery pack. What do we need a battery pack for? Because we could get the battery pack. What the heck does the hall pass do? A student hall pass. You will not lose steps traveling between two adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems to draft. What? How often do I get hallways connected to each other? Not very often. All right, let's go check out the car. I don't know if I got everything in this room. We'll see. Back to the vehicle. Let's take the car out for a spin. Let's go to town. Let's go to Reddington. I'm just assuming we can just get in the car now. And that's it. Open. Hello, hello, hello. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights. A small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. What? tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. No driving. It'd be crazy if you could get in the car and like go around all the places on the map. Maybe the developer can add an expansion that allows us to explore the town. An upgrade disc. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Yes. Yes. Okay. And we have a terminal, right? Yeah, we have security. We can run right over there. Did I miss anything outside? I don't know. The gate was closed. The nursery? Nursery data has been found on this upgrade disc. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. You gain 5. Ooh, if you have less than 10 when you enter this room, you will get 20. Interesting. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 diamonds will sprout in this room. But we'd have to go back to the room to get them, I'm assuming. Foxy, hello, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. So, we could get 8 for every bedroom from here on out. This one feels too I mean, obviously this could save our ass. Both of these sound really good. And I feel like gems, at least as far as when we've been playing, gems have been very, very important. But again, we'd have to go back to the nursery to get the gems, which would be wasting steps. Ooh, this is tough. Has been a while. Yes, yes it has. Oh, gems or steps? Wait, does this turn the nursery into a green room, effectively? That's what it looks like. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Cleo's due for a paid vacation. Ironically, she's going to be taking one, sort of. But it's one day. It's one day before her birthday. That's one reason we're not having a stream next week. Everybody say happy birthday to Cleo. It is her birthday coming up here. That's one reason we're not streaming next Sunday, because we are going to be out and about for Cleo's birthday. Now, hold on. Is this going to... If we do, whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room, is that going to completely remove the gaining steps that we used to get from the nursery? Because I don't know if I want to trade that. You're definitely going to have some built-up vacation time, for sure. Cerebral thoughts? Maybe we should just stick with the steps. If we turn this into a green room sprouting diamonds, will it completely remove this bonus for steps? I mean, that's what it looks like. It looks like it's overwriting the steps to be done with gems instead. Let's stick with the steps, just to be on the safe side. Who knows? Maybe we're gonna get it. I say that, and ironically, we need gems. We need gems and steps right now. If you have less than 10 when you enter this room. But I'm assuming this would only count like the first time you entered the room, right? Unless this would be a good upgrade if it's whenever we got less than 10, we could come back to it to suddenly get 20. But I'm figuring that it'll only give us 20 in the event that we get the room when we're under 10. If it gives us 20 anytime in the future that we're under 10, then it would be a really good upgrade. You think. But that's the only time it'll do that, I'm assuming. Otherwise, it's not helping at all. Let's double check. Let's double check. Let's see if that's actually how it works. Well, they're not specifying whether or not it does. Because the problem with upgrading this is that we're getting rid of the bonus steps, and this is very circumstantial. Sorry, I'm reading. Yeah, none of these people are specifying whether or not you always get it, no matter what. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't give up the steps to be on the safe side. Well, I know that only under 10 would trigger, but I'm wondering, like, will it only trigger if we put it down? And will it always give us 20, regardless of how many times we step into this room? If you have less than 10 when you enter this room, set your steps to 20. Let's just stick with the steps. I'm going to go on the safe side. Go with the safe. Just playing it safe. See, that theoretically could be good, but only when we run out on under 10. And we'd have to make our way back to it. Which means, like, if it's somewhere early on, you're now under 10 and you're in your well, I mean, yeah, it could go in good in that way, but what's the yeah. You'd have to plan. You'd definitely have to plan your routes around it. All right, now we need to go back. This is the only way into the security room, sadly. All right, so here we go. We're not done, but we are running out of steps. Thank you, MP. Good night, MP. Take it easy. Sleep well. Thanks for stopping in. And of course, a good friendly reminder, don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't yet already, be like MP, be like Foxy, hit that like button. Do very much appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to be notified of future streams and videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we have a couple ways, so we're not locked in just yet. We're just running low on gems. We're running low on steps. We have lots of keys. The furnace. You are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Well, this is going to guarantee... the spare room will guarantee us into rank 6. It'll be the first time we've stepped into rank 6. So let's do it. Let's get into rank 6. Code check. We got to get the code check, right? We've got to get the code check and hope that we get the frickin' dark room. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm just worried we're not going to be able to recheck the magnifying glass if we run out of steps here. Because we also have to get back. Of course. Of course. We've got to do the archives. The archives at least has got 4 ways. But yeah, we have to get back to the utility closet if we get... That's the only thing that sucks. Because look at where the utility closet is for where we are right now. Is everything in here still the same? I should have checked the paintings in the coat room. I don't think I've seen this one before. Surely we've been in this slot before. This is rank 4 in the middle. Okay, so we have a number of ways we can go now. We have several doors. We need footsteps. We need footsteps. Alright, so this is going to be a dead end no matter what. Dark room, baby! Now, it would be pointless to step in here, even though we've got the breaker box, right? Yeah, we do need steps. This sucks. So if we go back, we don't want to step into the dark room yet. It's pointless to step in the dark room if the lights are going to go out. But we need the lights to go out before we can go back to the breaker box anyway, so we're going to have to step in. So we're going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It is going to cost us 15 steps to investigate the dark room. We can't do it. Doggone it. We're going to have to continue on and hope we get some more steps somewhere. Oh, the irony. If we could have had the nurse's station and we get that. Alright. Dang it. I mean, I'm assuming, like said, the lights are going to go out the moment we step in here. Right? And we need that to happen before we can go back to the breaker box to restore the lights. It's not going to be enough. We got to pick this to be on the safe side. Oh yeah, there it is. Anything to look at on here? I don't know. Honestly, I've been a little puzzled by the fact that we can look at this card. Greetings from Reddington. Nothing's standing out to me. There's nothing else in here other than the 2 steps. Ooh, guest bedroom. Okay, we can do this. We can do this now. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. At the very least, we can do the dark room now. And we're going to get 2 more as we go backwards. Alright, so let's do this. Let's investigate the dark room. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Unfortunately, we're giving up 2 coins to this. Actually, we're going to end up getting rid of 3 coins. Oh, we can open up this box, too. Let's see what's in here. So many gems! We're rich! We're rich! So yeah, seriously, what is going on with the gymnasium? The fact that the gymnasium is on to begin with makes me want to turn the light off, thinking that there's got to be something in the gymnasium worth looking at in the dark. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off just to see if we get the gymnasium. I hope we don't need the lights, but I don't know why else that would be there, unless the gymnasium power goes out like the dark room does. It's the only I guess that's possible, in which case we'd have to come back here and turn it on. I don't know. Alright, so let's go back, take a look at the dark room. Alright, there's a number of things that we want to look at. Green memos? Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. That's good to know. We haven't found a green memo yet. And green memos specifically in Hartley's room are always false. Always false. Who's Hartley? Should I know who Hartley is? Is that his room back there? Is this Hartley? Are you Hartley, sir? Hello. Yeah, he seems uneasy. He's like, He's like, and then he's like, ugh. Maybe have a little less to drink. Hartley. I'm assuming that's Hartley. Okay, here we go. So we can assume it's November 28th. So I'm assuming, like we predicted, it's a date. I thought maybe that was an H on the left at first. It was not an H. It's literally just the number, which I'm assuming is the date, November 28th. Anything secretly written on her mole? Her beauty mark? I don't think so. So that's Epson, right? That's got to be Epson. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. Oh, look, a battery. Again, I don't know what the battery's for, but we actually just found one. Provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. Okay. Well, we haven't made any contraptions yet. That'd be a good place to hide a secret message. Look at how happy she is reading this note. I wonder what this note says. There is a is that a bishop up there? Or is that a queen? Is that a queen? Was that in the office before? I don't know. There's a small bust right here. We still need to get the office again. We got both those places in a single day. And now I'm kind of bummed that we didn't see either of them through. He's a bishop. Or a queen. That's gotta be a queen, right? That would make... If this is her office... Okay, so yeah, we have various versions of this photo. I'm not noticing anything in the background here. I don't know. I don't see anything. Isn't there a third one? Yeah, here it is. Is this the same as the other fuzzy one? Oh, I don't like that the music stopped. Now we're just, I'm assuming, hearing the fluorescent lighting. The sound of fluorescent lighting is very akin to like tinnitus for me. Here, listening to this for too long will easily start giving me auditory hallucinations. I don't like it. Cinco. I like the idea that he took a selfie in a mirror. Oh yeah, here's another one. This looks the same as the other three blurry ones. So they managed to make a slight improvement on the one, right? Alright, did we get everything? Have we seen everything? Yeah, it was this one, right? This is the one sort of clear photo of these maids. There's got to be a meaning behind these ones they kept trying to make. So you're saying that the mole will mind control other people? Not that the chip in her mole would mind control her? Excellent. All right, I think we're done. I think we're done. Okay, so we got two important bits of information from this room. So we can go outside and unlock that fence now. Which is cute. We are very, very low on steps. So here's the thing. I'm going to say, since we don't need to go outside and do it right now, we can do that on any day, right? Now that we know the combination. So we should go ahead and use our final steps, I think, to explore more in the house. The guest bedroom just gives you plus 10 when it's first placed, right? Why do you think I need to go outside? Can't I just check that fence on the next day? Why do we need to go outside? I don't even think I would be able to get that far. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would take 6 steps just to step outside. We only have 7 right now. So presumably I would have maybe one more step to either get to the place where the combination is, or I'd be on my last step to step into the area where the combination is. But yeah, I'm assuming the combination isn't going to change, right? Oh, look. The boudoir. Yeah, we could put down the boudoir. The boudoir. Um, see if we can open that safe. I don't know if there's no point in opening the safe. We've never gone to the laundry room before. I don't know what the point of laundering currency is, and then this is unknown. Let's get the boudoir. See if we can. Let's figure out if we can. Let's see if we can figure out this safe. All right, so we got a safe in the back. Now the thing is that we haven't known how many possible numbers can be done on a safe, and there's no clue in doing this. We can assume that it's at least 4. The only numbers that we have now figured out for a combo lock has been a date, 11, presumably 11-28, November 28th. So let's just assume this is 4. Hopefully not 5 or 6, because we tried 6 last time. This is where the picture was taken. Record was off to the right. And nothing else really seems different. Maybe everything was pushed back for the tree. There is nothing in this photo that screams numerical. Yeah, you die, Foxy. You just collapse. Your heart stops beating. It's horrible. It's a horrible existence. It's like in Kill Bill when she does the 5-finger whatever thing, 5-point thing to his heart, and then he gets up and he walks away, and then his heart explodes and he collapses. It's terrible. It's so gross. Well, am I just blind? Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible. Yeah, I've had it happen to me before. Thankfully, I got a heart transplant shortly after my heart exploded. It's good. I'm good now. I'm much better. All right, let's try some dates. Christmas? It's a Christmas photograph. Nope. Maybe it's backwards. 25. It is backwards. Wait a minute. Okay. So it was Christmas. But hold on, is this game doing dates flipped European style? In which case, that can't be a date on the outside combo then. Because that would be 2811. I could have sworn that I've read some other dates already. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. We open this. That's all that matters. What is this? Am I crazy? I typed in 2512. It wouldn't I tried doing 1225 and it didn't open. And then I did 2512 and it opened. Hold on, let me rewind the stream. Am I crazy? Did I do it the other way around? Did I do 2512 first? Yeah. What? What? Here, you're gonna hear me twice for a second because I'm rewinding the stream. Heart transplant. Shortly after my heart exploded. All right, let's try some dates. One, Christmas. 2, it's a Christmas photograph. 2, 5, enter, nothing. But now watch. Maybe it's backwards. 25, 1, 2, enter. Am I crazy? It is. Did it not register the 25? It looked like I pressed it. Am I going nuts? So I did it backwards thinking it might be like, you know, the non-American way of doing dates. I'm super confused. It looked like I hit enter, right? I did hit enter on both times, right? So did it not register my enter the first time? All right, now you have me wanting to go back and look at it again. Me wanting to go back and look at it again. All right. Let's look at it again. Am I crazy? But now, all right, we are now doing an exception in streams. We are watching me watch the stream. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what it looked like to me. So here, let's watch closely again. I click one, two. It's a Christmas photograph. Okay, I've got to mute it. I'm gonna have 3 versions of me talking. I clicked. Okay, 1, click. 2, click. 2, 5. I had a brain fart there for a moment, and I went away from the 2, and then I came back to the 2, hit 2, 5, and then I clicked enter, and it shows the enter button getting clicked. And then I went, okay, well that didn't work. Let's flip it and do 2, 5, 1, 2, click. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Do you think that they've randomized it so sometimes it's the American style of writing dates and sometimes it's not? I don't know. I don't know. But that's what happened. That is apparently what happened. Good Milo. Good Milo. I'm gonna turn off Milo cam since MP's gone now. And Milo's just a sleepy boy. He's just gonna keep sleeping. Everybody say goodbye to Milo. Bye bye, boy. Look at him. He's got an evil eye on me right now. He's looking right at me. All right, let's read this. It says it's a red envelope, says number 4. I don't know if this is considered a memo, but it's handwritten, so Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to admit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Interesting. This wasn't handwritten. It was made to look handwritten. Not that I was getting a sense of true or false from this, but that's... I mean, I guess we could. It's painting our uncle in a bad light. Did our uncle steal the gems from that museum? Which, in an odd coincidence, is this room attached to the archives. He's seeming like he might not be a great guy. Speaking of which, is there anything else that we're missing in here? Nothing to pick up off the ground. All right, so we're down to 6 steps, and we have nowhere else to go. We accepted our fate by putting down the boudoir, and we're pretty much done. We can't get back to the entrance, so we might as well call it a day. Oh, shoot. Should we put the magnifying glass away? I don't know what else we need the magnifying glass for at this point. We've been keeping the magnifying glass in check this whole time because we've been needing it for the dark room. Is there something else that I have right now that would be more important to keep? Because we can get to the coat room. You think I should still keep the magnifying glass? This actually worked out really, really well, all things considered. The footsteps we acquired, how much time we had left, and we got one of the safes open. So that's good. So we got one safe open, and it had a letter in it with the number 4 on it. Well, I mean, we have a number of things. We have the broken lever, we have the car keys. I'm assuming we don't need the car keys anymore. There's got to be no reason. Well, no, that's not true. I don't know. Will the trunk of the car replenish items? Hall pass, which doesn't utilize steps when you pass through. I don't remember what it said. What did it say? Do you just never use the steps when passing through orange rooms? Or is it only for adjoining ones? Then we have a battery pack, we have the magnifying glass. I don't know what else the magnifying glass is going to be used for. We've used it a lot. So what do you think? I don't know what the battery pack is good for. I don't know what else is used. I don't know if we need the car keys for possible items. We obviously don't need the car keys to get outside when we get the garage. The broken lever, I'm assuming, could possibly be important. We found that randomly in a room. And I know that goes to the greenhouse. So I'm wondering, would the broken lever be better to put because it's random? Unless it's always found in that one square. Right. So we got to get the greenhouse again. And we have to have this. So maybe it would be better to put the broken lever away. I don't know how random it is to find the broken lever. And like I said, I don't know if this is a situation where the broken lever always ends up in the same type of room or in the same square. I probably should have made a note of which square we were in. I took a screenshot of the room that we found the lever in, but I did not take a screenshot of the... I did not take a screenshot of... Where did we find it? I think we found it in the storeroom in the bottom right. That's where we got it, wasn't it? Storeroom bottom right is where we found the lever. Also, can the greenhouse show up in any square? Or does it have to be along the edge of the house, like the garage? I would assume the garage makes it seem like... Well, it definitely... I don't know. Can the garage appear in any box as long as it's on the left or right sides? It would have to have the door. Surely. Can it appear on the east wing as long as you came down onto it from above? I don't know. I don't know, but we're whatever. It's fine. We'll check the broken lever. I mean, it depends. It depends on what you're defining as a hint. We're gonna check the broken lever for now. Hopefully I don't regret this. Hopefully I don't regret this. Now, we have access to that room area. I'm assuming the trading post is going to get reset, but we can go to that side room anytime now, right? Because the gate's unlocked. Should we go to that outer room every day to start off with? Well, I mean, with that hint, that makes it seem like the garage has to be on the left side. Because it would make sense that that door would always be. But if that's true too, it makes me think that the garage not only can only appear on the left side, it can only appear in that square. Because I would think surely the road outside wouldn't constantly be moving. Oh, we have 3 new rooms that we need to read about. Okay, what new rooms did we get? We got the garage. Wait, it said we found 3 new rooms. Oh, we got the trading post. The garage, the trading post. What was the third new room that we got? Was it the West Wing Hall? Maybe. I want to read about them. All right. Day 8. So, first things first, we need to go and check that gate now that we have the combination. Yeah, let's read about those rooms. Let's see. What new rooms did we get? We got the garage, the garage, the garage. Entering the garage, entering and exiting out through the west-facing private drive, the garage serves as more practical and informal entrance point into the estate. Yeah, okay, so the description of the garage confirms that it has to be out through the west-facing private drive. I'm assuming this room, obviously this room can still be randomized, but I'm assuming the garage can only go in that one square. So we want the garage again, and we want 3 keys. I guess we would have to go to that spot. But we don't need the garage to get over there anymore. Okay, so I'm assuming this must have been the first time we got the West Wing Hall. West Wing of the estate has been closed since the death of Lady Epson. It is unsurprising, therefore, that this hallway, in its neglected state, features bordered windows and dust-smothered furniture. Okay, we made note of the bordered windows, and that makes sense too. This was the hallway that we read the note that we hadn't ever read before. Okay, so yeah, this was one of the new rooms. And then we got a outer room, trading post. An outpost established on the outskirts of Mount Holly in the era before the New Realms. This station allowed the frontiersmen and trappers of these mountains to trade goods, services with the estate, locals, and one another. Should we go over there first and see what's over there before checking out the combination lock? Because maybe this is going to have something useful. So yeah, I'm assuming if we went over there, we would still see the garage door. Ooh. Okay, so we have an option for alleviating all negative effects of the next 3 red rooms. 2 special items and then a shrine. Make an offering, receive a blessing. Now, I'm assuming we would need something to make an offering with. I'm curious to see what the shrine is. But I'm also tempted to just put the shelter down. Oh, the tool shed has 2 special items. Ooh, I want to see what the special items are. I like the idea of putting the shelter down. We can just put a bunch of red rooms down, not give a crap. Like that one red room that normally takes away your steps would be great to put down and not have it negatively affect us. To get special items or negate the red rooms. Alright, well. Not particularly what I was hoping for. Oh well. That's the gamble. That is the gamble. Alright, let's go look at the combo on the gate. Does the lockpick kit... It's got to be a permanent item, right? It's just going to be like a coin toss whenever we need a key. Is this door open yet? No. Is somebody buried here? It is pretty handy. That is quite factual. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked, added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20. Yes. Amazing. So we're going to have 70 at the start of every day? That's so good. Is there anything else to find here? Now it's less likely that our heart will explode. Hello. It's not actually moving. None of the shadows appear to be moving. The sun doesn't move? That's a little surprising, considering they do have the clock. So it's always daytime, doesn't... I'm assuming? Despite the fact that we have clocks changing time. What is this? Gardener's Logbook, April 10th, 1992 to nothing. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of the dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Signed, Robert Nagula, groundskeeper. You said the stars come out at night, so they just didn't program in the game like shadows moving. It's just going to get darker and then the stars come out. Alright. I thought I noticed it getting darker outside when we were in our longer days. But I thought maybe I was just imagining it. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Orchard? I keep saying orchard. Orchard? Orchard? Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the West grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the West Wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the West path weekly, even if none of them but myself take notice. Isn't that the way it usually is? In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. If you're ever in management, this is, I feel like, an important thing to take note. Notice what your workers are doing just as much as what they're not doing. It's unfortunate that a lot of managers tend to only notice things that people have not done or screwed up, but then they don't seem to ever notice what you've been keeping well put together, right? What is this? What is this? This has got to be something to do with what we can do. Soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appears in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens, the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. What? So we can get the greenhouse in other places, and what is in the greenhouse will change depending on where we put it. Did we make note of what was in the greenhouse, that it looked badly kept when we last did it? So where did we end up putting the greenhouse? It was on the right side, but it had to have been in one of the good soils or rich soil slots. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and see what our greenhouse looked like. Exactly, Cleo. Exactly. Barren ground. Now that's the slot that always has that E off to the left painting. Barren ground. Poor soil. So is the implication that if we get the greenhouse in one of these poor soil spots, we should try to avoid dropping the greenhouse there, even if we want it? I'm going to have to go back to my first stream and see where we put the greenhouse. Because, like I said, it definitely had to have been on a good or... Unless we got the greenhouse in the bottom right. We definitely didn't, though. And we never got past rank 5, so it had to have been either on a rich soil or a good soil. Should we go back and see what my greenhouse looked like? Let's go back and see what the greenhouse looked like. Did you give that example because we're talking about greenhouses right now and rich soil? Alright, so let's see. So when did we get the greenhouse? Oh, it's right here. That was a good guess. Okay, so we had the greenhouse in number 4. So we actually had the greenhouse on a rich soil spot. So did the greenhouse look good as a result of being in there on a rich soil? I guess so. There are a lot of plants in here. I don't think I noticed any flowers though. Yeah, here's the greenhouse when we got it the one time. So does it not matter? I don't understand. I'm assuming the greenhouse on where it goes makes a difference, but I don't know what else we found in here that matters. I'm very confused. Does it matter what other type of rooms are put on these spots other than the greenhouse? I mean, it specifically mentions the greenhouse, but it does say the room, as suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens, the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse. Yeah, I'm confused. So we had this on rich soil. What flowers? I didn't see any flowers in here. Am I crazy? I don't understand. All right. All right, we're moving on. Among my many commission duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. Whoops, I went the wrong way. Smudge pots. Smudge pots? A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. Is it orchard or orchard? Orchard sounds wrong. It's orchard, right? I'm gonna keep saying orchard. I like orchard better. I'm gonna look it up anyways. Orchard. Okay. I'm not going crazy. Orchard. It's one of those things where once I've looked at and read a word too many times, I start feeling like I'm losing my mind. Yeah, how in the world would wiring and piping work in a magic house where all the floor plans keep changing? The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. So it's saying we should turn these off, because it's not winter. The orchard's gas line should be turned off. Isn't the smudge pot on the left running outside? There's something else I can get later that will help with this information, or growing flowers. What do I need to find, like, seeds? A watering can? After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause. Hold on, let me take a screenshot of this. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel, Rena. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner Garth and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rhaina's depiction in the chapel. Right. I have also seen this. Is he typing this? It just occurred to me that none of this is in handwriting. You would think it should be handwriting. Alright, that's the end. That's the end of the page. Look, it's a little gem holder thing back here. Okay, well, how do we turn this off? I'm gonna find like a gas line or something. Yeah, the shadows definitely don't move, but it does feel like it's darker. What time is it? I don't know. I don't know. Here's another one. Oh, here it is. Oh, right, the pipe. At the front. Wait. So did I just turn it on? Was it off? Oh, no. Okay, I see. I see it transferred it. So these are off. And now the fire is lit. Let's go check that out. Whatever the heck that is. Only one of them lit up. Over there. Will this have lit the fires in that dark tunnel? Where was that dark tunnel? I don't even remember how I got to it. Are those all gas powered? Yeah, where was that dark tunnel that we went through? In the very, very, very beginning. Was it this? Can I open this? I don't remember where it was. Yeah, where the heck is it? Where was that? Am I crazy? I feel crazy. It was like a... It looked like a delivery tunnel. I don't remember where it was. Is it down here? Oh, maybe it's down here. That's totally gotta be a delivery tunnel, right? Oh, it still looks dark in there. I was hoping that that gas switch would have lit. Like these would be gas powered. I guess not. Well, then again, we've only lit one of these. What's going on out here? Why is only one of these lighting up? Do we need to find a switch over on the other side of the estate that connects this pipe? I'm going to assume so. Why is it blue? Blue fire. Question is, did we miss a valve somewhere over on this side? I'm gonna look later. We've been outside way too long. Let's go into the house. We've only got 37 steps right now. And we're only just now entering the house. Okay, so we still have the red letter that we picked up. Look. Well, I can't select it. It looks like we still have the red letter. But yeah, I can't pick it. Oh. Is this... What is this? Allowance. Oh. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask, even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay. I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that this estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. So she's still out and about? Anne Babbage, house manager. Okay. Thanks, Anne. So kind of you. So kind. Now I kind of want to get the greenhouse again. And assuming the greenhouse only appears on the right, although that makes me feel like the greenhouse should be able to appear on the left. But its layout. The layout of the greenhouse makes me feel like it can only be on the right. I want that storeroom, man. I always want the storeroom. But let's put the den down so we can actually do some traveling. Yeah, let's get those steps. This will make up for all the walking around we did. Oh, we got the car keys. Interesting. Is this where I found the car keys last time? In this corner room? Now I gotta go back and rewatch that playthrough. See where I found the car keys. Alright, Foxy. Have fun. Have fun getting clean. Hmm. Two potential ways to go, or get our first key. Two ways to go. There's the nook again. Gems or a key? I don't really want to give up my one gem just yet. What is more important, gems or a key? Courtyard would allow us to travel more easily. Could possibly get a shovel. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Oh, we got the sledgehammer, though. Although we have the freaking pick. I would have preferred the shovel, considering we have two dirt piles out here. That sucks. Does the sledgehammer effectively make Well, no, the lockpick can be used on doors, can it? Unless sledgehammer can only be used on locks, like chests. So I guess they're both good to have. There's... we need the gem! We need the gem now. Oh, man. Well, we need to hope for something that goes north. We're gonna get closed in pretty early on here. Okay, we got a north. Okay, so the door can come from anywhere on the garage. Is this the same places that we had the garage before? Unfortunately, we can't do the garage. Not that we would want to anyways. It would dead end us. This is a really good place to put the West Wing Hall. We can go both down and up. I'd be tempted to get the coat. No, that would end our playthrough. It'd be pointless. We don't have any gems, though. Shoot. Well, we just ended it. We got no gems. We have to put the coat check down. The only thing we can do is go explore down. Hope that we get, like, I don't know, some useful information somewhere. There's no point in unchecking that thing, though, right? The lever we might as well just leave in the coat check. I don't have to uncheck and recheck it, right? It should stay in there. Yeah, we got screwed. Look at this. Look at this setup. We got boned, man. Oh, man. Well, that's it. This is going to be a really short day. Is there any point in putting down the parlor? Like, why put down the parlor? Solve a puzzle for no reason? Get gems I can't use? Yeah, let's just see what's in the closet. A key. A sleep mask? The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5? That's nice. I don't think that's worth saving over the lever, right, though? I should probably still keep the lever. Well, I mean, we discovered a bunch of stuff. I guess we could go explore on the other side, outside. Like I said, is there, like... There's gotta be other valves. Am I correct in assuming that we probably are going to... Oh, courtyard! We can still look down here. Ah, we still have an extra door. We can still explore. Yes. Yes. This is pointless, right? Yep. I'm assuming that we need 4 valves, right? To light all 4 of those cauldrons. So that only lit 1. The music room. We've actually never gotten the bunk room yet either. I mean, we have. I've never put it down. one major key and one minor key? I want to see what's in the bedroom. Which of these... Oh, we can't do the music room anyways. What's a major key and what's a minor key? I'm assuming the things we've been picking up above is a minor key. So is the major key going to be something like a silver key? Because we got the silver key the one time. All right, let's see what's in the bunk room. Maybe there's something interesting to look at. Ooh, nice windows, being that we're in the corner. I like this room. I like this bunk bed. This is a fun bunk bed. I like this. Look! Who's taking care of this little guy? Hopefully Anne isn't forgetting about you. But what if they can't find this room? You can't leave a pet in any of these rooms. That's animal abuse. Look at it go. Oh, it's got its own little bunk bed. He's gonna die. He's got a decent amount of water and food for the moment. That's bad. You can't leave a pet in this house. Oh, look, bananas. Banana. So is that it? There's just a hamster and some bananas? There's nothing else to look at? There is something else in here? What am I missing? Can I climb up on the bed? Nope. Banana. Got some checkers, radio, a game console. A tape. The Turtles of Vera. The Trinsdale Mystery. And 2 black pawns. Is this the first time we've seen black chess pieces? Maybe I just haven't noticed the other ones. Oh no, the rook we saw was black, wasn't it? I think so. Someone made a little place here that they can sit, play games, watch TV. There's something else in here? What am I missing? Can I take you out of your cage, little guy, and bring you with me? We should totally be grabbing this case and bringing it with us out to the tent. It feels wrong that we would leave him behind. Oh, a book. Okay, so I'm assuming that's it. Is it worth looking at any of these other tapes? They do have various titles on them. Book and a magnifying glass. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be. But today will be a good day because he is at camp. Aww. Herbie is mean and really stupid. And today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. What? I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book, because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Well, how is he gonna read this if the book's been hidden? Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survive sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. Crossed out. I still would rather have had a sister. What? Why would you add that? Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. He did not add anything else to this. What the hell? Should I be taking screenshots of this? Maybe I'll take a screenshot of that last page. I don't know if any of this is important. I'll take screenshots just in case. I mean, going through screenshots is about as easy as going back and watching previous streams, honestly. That is it. It's literally it. I can't do anything other than maybe wander outside, but I don't know if there's anything I missed. Like I said, I'm assuming we're supposed to find more valves, but I'm going to guess, like I said, that there's 4. There are other cauldrons. There's multiple cauldrons, but the only 2 pipes that we've seen, like there's all these ones, but we've only seen those 2 pipes. We made a note of those pipes literally when we very first started playing the game, or at least I made a note of them. I went and looked at them, but I'm assuming we got to light at least those 4 over there. I don't know about these. Don't see any other pipes. Is there a valve out here outside that we need to find? Alright, Cerebral. Are you down for one extra day? Or do you want me to call it here? Is the wish making going to add up? I didn't notice any wishes. Like, we have that logbook in the library. I don't recall whether or not it was keeping track of my wishes in there. If I were a valve, where would I hide? This wouldn't be a terrible stopping point. We made some good progress today. We didn't get very high up. I think we did get to rank 6, though. We got to rank 6, right? So we've gotten higher than we have been. But we've only gotten to rank 6. We have not gone past 6, I think. I think we got to 6 and then dead-ended. Where's the board that lets me go over? Is the board not here? Oh, it's there. Who did this? The outside's not supposed to change. If we got the garage, would this board be back here? Won't I have just 2, though? We already got 2 allowances right now. I'm assuming I'm just getting 2 at the start of each day, so we have 2 coins out the gate. Unless you're saying that I made enough wishes that I shouldn't have 4. That'd be cool. Just 2 coins. You got my hopes up. You got my hopes up, and now I'm sad. Very sad. Alright, well, I guess we'll call it. I guess we'll call it here. Played a decent amount today. Made some good progress outside of, you know, depending on what you can view as good progress. We discovered a lot more. We got into one safe. We managed to find the secrets in the dark room. So we got into the apple orchard. But yeah, we haven't made much progress as far as going up on the map, which I'm okay with. There's so many rooms to explore. I'm okay with it. But yeah, we have not made much progress in that regard. We've only gotten up to rank 6. So maybe when we come back, that'll be the goal, right? Get higher than rank 6. As far as when we're going to be back next, possibly Thursday? Maybe? The schedule is completely off from what I was saying we were going to do the following week. Oni and I are definitely going to be coming back tomorrow, I think, to play. I mean, I could go it around your schedule, Sarah, but when do you want to play? When do you want me to play again? Because tomorrow, I think Oni and I are going to play more Helldivers. Because like I said, we're going to be doing extra streams this week, with Cleo being out of town. She's over in Texas. So yeah, when would you like me to return, Sarah Bull? We could come back Thursday. We could come back Friday. I don't know. Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. All right, maybe we'll come back Thursday then. We'll go back and forth. So I'll probably play some Helldivers with Oni tomorrow, and then we'll be back for more. Maybe we'll just keep going back and forth like that. We'll be back with more blueprints on Thursday, and then we can probably return for more blueprints on Saturday as well. So maybe we'll plan to do that. Maybe that is the plan that we will be going with. We'll have to see. I'll have to talk to Oni still about it too. It depends on him as well. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, everybody. Thank you for watching. Let's call it a day. Just be on the safe side that this doesn't mess up or anything. Cleo is coming home Friday night. I will be picking her up from the airport Friday night, and she will have Saturday off, which will be very, very nice. She also has to get back on a night schedule. Cleo, if you didn't know, Cleo and I are both night owls. We are third shifters. Unfortunately, for this business trip that she's on right now in Texas, it's during the day. So she flipped from being up all night to needing to be up. She flipped from being up all night Saturday going into Sunday to then needing to be up on Monday morning. I don't know how she does it. But then when she comes back, she's got to flip back to her night schedule. So I'll be picking her up on Friday, and she will have Saturday off, trying to get her sleep pattern flipped back around. So yeah. She should be with us on Saturday night. Normally she is not. She's not able to stay with us for the entirety of the streams because of her normal third shift. All right, so day 8 done. When we come back for more blueprints on presumably Thursday, we will start off on day 9. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Thank you for watching. Game is getting super interesting. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I can't wait to keep exploring. And of course, as always, don't forget to hit that like button if you have not yet already. I do very much appreciate it. Subscribe if you'd like to be notified of future streams. And if you are watching this at a later time, thank you for taking the time to do so. And until Thursday, everybody sleep well, be well, stay chill, stay relaxed, continue having wonderful, relaxing weeks. And I will see you then. Good night and goodbye.